Hello, welcome to Rainbow Learn to Use series looking at international market via Asset Master. So in this video, I'm not only going to discuss about Rainbow Learn to Use series, we'll also take a look at the international equity market. So let's immediately start off, but before I do that, I would like to take you to my website where the update has come up for the next Sunday stock storms, 27th of July, Sunday stock storm, and our episode 11, trailing stop loss. Some this topic may be known to a lot of people. I will still be adding this to our discussion क्योंकि मैं 52 एपिसोड्स होल्ड करने वाला हूं एंड ट्रेलिंग स्टॉप लॉस इज एन इम्पोर्टेंट पॉइंट टू नो अबाउट इक्विटी ट्रेडिंग और ये मेरा बिलीव है कि दिस 52 एपिसोड्स इफ एनीवन वॉचेस दैट विल गिव देम सिग्निफिकेंट एडवांटेज in the equity market trading, both any rainbow user or non-user as well. So 27th of July, don't try to miss out. The link to join will be available under Sunday Stock Storm before the session. सेशन से पहले यहाँ पे ज्वाइनिंग लिंक जरूर रहेगा तो ज्वाइनिंग लिंक इस्तेमाल करके ट्राई टू एंटर एंड देन एंजॉय द शो. So let's start with the asset master. First of all, you will find them once you go to indicators. Under invite only, you will find SD Rainbow Wave V1. V1 is basically the asset master. This is the same. So SD Rainbow V1, once you apply, it will apply as asset master. And let me remove it. Go to indicator, invite only, SD Rainbow Wave V1. And here I want to choose index because we'll analyze international equity market. And regular international equity market ka check can open you up towards more opportunities beyond India. So चलिए चलते हैं index, and once you apply, it will be applied. Now once if you look at in the default, first of all I've applied in the Nifty 500 और मैंने ये line chart जो पीछे I've hidden, I don't need it, with the fountain of gold. Now this is lower table basically showing different sector and Dow. I can change this one. So let's check S&P, Dow, and we can check here is Nasdaq should be. This is Nasdaq, and there should be let's Nasdaq. After that, let's look at European stocks. Let's look at after Europe, London. Overall European blue chip we were looking at. After that London, and after London we want to see Italy. Let's look at Italy. Then we can look at Spain, IBEX 35, and then we can look at Spain, and after that we'll create a separate one for Asia. Germany, you have to have Germany, and few Asian giants like China, Singapore. Let's look at Singapore, and we can look at, I think, Japan. So this we have placed. And this lower meter, if you want, you can change it to bigger size. Chalo, strength level little large. Now you can see the overall strength. So I can directly see the S&P, Dow, Nasdaq overall equity market is in good health. I have not included our market. Let's include our market by changing. Spain is weak, or Euro stocks, European blue chip market is weak. So let's remove European blue chip. European blue chip के जगह we will want Nifty 500. so that we can compare. So overall, yeah, in the weekly chart, still the strength is good. Let's look at through the daily chart. Also, will Nifty 500 हम लोग का देख पाएंगे. I can see strong market in S&P, US, Dow, but India is still somewhat rising. That is good positive news. ये छोटा है, we can make it large as well. And I would like to save this as, save the indicator template as index international. So let me save it. This is broadly done. And weakness जो मुझे दिख रहा है clearly नीचे का टेबल पे. Let me make the table now a little smaller. Auto. Overall strength still in the daily in US, India, London, UK. Spain could be coming back and China. Overall global market देखा जाए तो. And now I want to take a individual look at some of the index like S&P. And I would want the daily chart, as more I want the weekly chart. And clearly मुझे दिख रहा है in the weekly chart. Let me reduce the size of the strength table now. और इसका साइज बड़ा कर देते हैं एनालिटिकल टिप. Clearly S&P strong, so US market stocks we should be open to. वहां पे opportunities है. निफ्टी अगर स्ट्रगल भी कर रहा है, so आप अपने इंटरनेशनल पोर्टफोलियो पे भी ध्यान दे सकते हैं. Let's look at Nasdaq, which is the tech heavy index. It is clearly bullish in the weekly chart. Let's look at the daily chart. It is clearly bullish. So Nasdaq is bullish. Then we can take a look at China. China is coming back into strength. So there could be some good bargain on the Chinese stocks. So we should be open to this opportunity in the Chinese segment of the market, global market. I have invested on Chinese stocks, and I like and invest more. Like good quality opportunities like Alibaba could be coming back, and there are some other QSG, NIU. I've invested in Li Auto. So several Chinese names I remain invested in. So after China, China का एक बड़ा client है Australia. So Australia का scenario, it is bullish. Equity market in India, we are still in the range bound bullish, but these are more strong bullish market. I can see Australia. Let's look at New Zealand coming back, but less bullish than Australia overall. Nifty की तरह more in a range. अभी भी range तोड़ा नहीं है. Let's look at Nikkei. Chart को auto करने से adjust कर रहा हूँ. So it is broadly quite significantly bullish. So Japanese stocks देखना चाहिए कि how they are doing. EWY, that is South Korea, has been very great comeback after जो political turmoil वहां पे हुआ था, significantly outperforming index. So पैसा जो है आप different area segment पे आप invest कर सकते हैं. Right now China could be a good bet. Let's look at Hong Kong. China, Hong Kong, these are good bets right now. Singapore was been very strong. अगर आप weekly chart देखो, Singapore has been one of the strongest market, and not just from today, this year, fantastic market movement in Singapore. And then we have Vietnam, of course. It's not a great small niche market. They have been pretty bullish as well. So emerging market I can see has been very bullish, whereas Nifty has been in a range. So opportunities तो है, just अभी Nifty में नहीं है. Let's make this table normal. So opportunities है that great India में immediately नहीं है, but यहाँ पे भी rotation money will be back. But right now best rotation जा रहा है Southeast Asia, Japan, चाइना इनके तरफ along with US market. So equity market overall I'll say still quite good. क्योंकि global जो equity market index still on the rise, but Indian market is in a range. So we are the ones basically down performing. Equity overall, even emerging market stocks is going great. अगर China consider करे, whereas some of the European market is not so good, like here is Netherlands. We have Italy, range bound, more range bound, less as strong as we have seen Asia. Asia has been great. India not, but this is Spain. Bullish, but in a more range bound structure. This is France, has been in a range. So Europe is not where the investment. London is going good, UK, but Europe is not where I would like to have the most of the money. It is the Asia, China is coming back, maybe the new trade deal, Trump's talk with Xi, President Xi, all will add up. But overall, Asia strong, America strong. Some are not bearish in a range. So bearish अभी भी super bearish नहीं दिख रहा है. यूरोप में कुछ weakness जरूर है, but super bearish not yet. That is another strange part, because we have been say recession cycle mein, considering that it has been remarkable. Great learning coming up. So, but this is somewhat expected क्योंकि the second leg definitely can be much longer. And you see, these are unusual circumstances, not just one factor changing, but global trade shape is changing. But धीरे धीरे down performance of companies or countries, depending on what deal they are getting, will become gradually quite clear. So overall, I think I'm not bearish on equity. In general, even if we are in a recession cycle, it's not just you sell immediately. But overall, it is one point I will remain cautious unless it is really clear that the cycle failed or downside failed. But this downside कभी कभी आ जाता है two after signal के बाद, it may take 1.5 2 years. Those things cannot be predicted. But overall, I see equity market quite bullish. What else I see is significant areas bullish hai, especially emerging market. China could be the new game, and the US market seems to be quite strong. Whereas Europe and Asia, may India means our market is not so great. It's in a range that my many stocks will fail to outperform, while some of the stocks will go super. So all the best friends from my side. I hope this video was helpful. आप समझ पाए कैसे add करना है different index. Then go here, save it as indicator template, and every time you can use it and come back and look at it. So this is take a look at the international market. International market में opportunities बन रहे. आप ETF के जरिए या direct stocks में भी invest कर सकते हैं. Thank you so much, friends. All the best from my side to your trading and investing. And as always, happy trading.